This video will show you how you can configure different working schedules in the NutriAdmin. So this is useful when you want to send your clients appointment slots. You can choose a client and there's different schedules you can configure. So for example, you can have one schedule for the weekends, another one for during the week. If you work in multiple locations or if your schedule changes all the time, you can configure different options that you can give to your clients. And or if you go on holidays, you can also configure different options. So you can have as many schedules in NutriAdmin as you need, and it's very easy to set them up. So to set them up, you just have to click on settings. Then once the settings load, you can click on calendar. And in here, you have to scroll to the bottom until you get to this area that says working schedule. There is, by the way, some links with extra information in here that you can consult if you need. And this screen will show the schedules you have configured at the moment. By default, you will get a list of, in many cases, useful schedules, such as Monday to Friday or different time intervals. As you can see, for example, in here we have Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and appointment length 60 minutes. So when you send this to your client, the client can book only times that fall within 9 to 5 Monday, Friday, and they are 60 minutes in length. And if the appointment clashes with any other event in your calendar, those times will be unavailable to those clients. And you can see here there is 45 minutes appointments, 15 minutes appointments, etc. So you can click in here to edit any of these, or you can click in here to create a new working schedule. And to create a working schedule, you can give it a name. This is just something user-friendly for you. I'm going to say Sundays only, for example. And this will be so that you can identify this later. If you want to make a schedule for Sundays only, for example, you can untick working on Monday, working on Tuesday, and you see that this becomes grayed out. Working on Wednesday, you can say no to all of them. Working on Friday, no. And then I'm going to say working on Sunday. So you just tick the box for the days you want to work for in this schedule. And now in here it says from 9 to 6. So I can click on add and I can have different segments of time for the same day. So imagine you want to make from 9 until 12 and then have a lunch break and then come back from 2 until 6. So if you set it like this, the clients will be able to book in the morning and in the afternoon, and they will be unable to book between 12 and 2, which is your lunch break. And you can just enter the numbers in here and just take into account that the format of the numbers should be 2 digits, a colon symbol, and then 2 digits. So for example, 09 colon 00. You cannot enter 9 a.m. in here because the system will not recognize it. Right. Finally, this section is when you send an email to a client to book appointments with you, you can set up some default content for the email. You can hover all over these sections and it will tell you what they mean. So, for example, imagine this Sundays is some gym classes that you're an instructor or some special workshop you're organizing, something perhaps different than your normal services you provide. So you can enter some data here and say, please book an appointment for the webinar that I'm organizing on Sunday. Or you can give some context like this, and when your client sees the appointment, they'll get this information in the email and they'll know what kind of appointment they're booking with you. Finally, you can enter the appointment length in minutes, so 60 minutes in this case, and then you can click on done. After you click on done, you see the schedule has been added here at the bottom with the times, days, and appointment length specified. And the final step, very important, is to click on save changes. So now if we go back to the dashboard and we click on send appointment slots, now the Sundays only option is available. And basically you can set up dozens of this if you need. You can set up as many as you need, changing the appointment length like 45 minutes, 60 minutes, the days, and anything you need. So that concludes this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or any issues with the schedules, you can always click on the have a question box in here, and you can ask for help, and someone from the NutriAdmin team will help you out. Thanks for watching.